Good morning. I'm going to double check that I'm actually live. YouTube is really struggling this morning and on Wednesday. Let me make sure the friend on the other side can actually see me so that we can really record this. In the meantime, just in case we are, welcome. This is our final day of the Pause Project. I am so proud of everyone who joined and did their very best to get this done a few days a week. It is really important that this practice is done with consistency. And that is a really hard thing to do the practice, to let it become firmly rooted when you perform it and do this meditation series for a long time without a break. It takes an incredible amount of discipline. And so that's also why I think it's nice to have some accountability where we're all showing up together, doing this on a video together. So thank you for being here and thank you for supporting each other because it really does make it easier. And it is not a wasted effort. This is where we are trying to learn to pay attention. This is where we are trying to be with what is. And sometimes the present moment is not the most comfortable moment. In fact, it can be a very hard moment. It can also be a very happy moment. But when things are not as comfortable as we would like them, we tend to want to do something else, think about something else. And remember, when we are focused in the past or the future, those are the times that we experience emotions like anxiety or worry or stress. And so, if we can learn to get our attention in the present moment, we can really look around and see what's real, what's really going on, what do I have control of, and what can I do right now. And that is what I believe is one of the big things that meditation teaches us. And so, if you can practice this skill, it is a skill that you practice and get better at, then when the hard times come, when the hard days are existing, or there's a difficult situation, you can tap back in to just a moment of being very present, looking around and deciding what is right action for you in the moment. How does it really make you feel in here? And once you've been noticing your heart rate and your breath rate and how it feels in your body, you'll start to recognize times where those emotions are starting to arise, and you can recognize that as something, hey, maybe this doesn't align with me. Maybe I need to put a boundary here. Or, no, I feel really good about this. I recognize this sensation as a good place for me to be, and let's move forward. So it is so imperative, especially now, to start to cultivate these practices so that we can influence each other in a positive way, so that we can take a moment and make good decisions together. So keep going. This is our last day online, but go back and watch the videos and use them as often as you like. We do our meditation on Saturdays at the studio here in San Antonio if you want to come and join. And we'll do another round of this in the future, maybe for pranayama or meditation again. So stay connected to our emails so you know what's going on. All right, let's get started. We've gone over how to sit, we've gone over what anchors to use, and what you can do to kind of call your attention back. So let's drag up all those practices that we've been using so far and see if we can apply them here this morning. And remember, the anchor of the breath is usually the easiest one for us all to recognize. It's not always the easiest one to use, but it is one that we all have access to. So all that means is watching the inhale and the exhale as you sit. And when you notice that you're getting taken away on a thought bubble or an emotion or sensation, as soon as you notice, you're headed back to watching the breath as your anchor. So let's get started. Let's find a comfortable seat. I'm going to turn on my little insight timer here. You can tuck your legs underneath you or put your feet flat on the floor. You can wrap yourself in a blanket to make sure you're comfortable. And let's go ahead and close our eyes. Close your eyes and start to bring your awareness to a gentle inhale and exhale to begin. And if it's possible, see if you can direct that breath through your nose. Then start to bring your awareness to the type of day and morning today is. Maybe it's cold where you live. Maybe it's been snowing if you live up north like my teacher. Maybe you can hear cars out on the road driving by. And bring your awareness into the room that you're sitting in and notice anything there is to notice in the room. Maybe the hum of the heater. Maybe other people in the house getting ready for the day. Maybe there's a pet moving about. Then come in very close to your own body and where it's sitting on your chosen surface. And start to notice the sensation of your clothes on your skin, of the air temperature moving past the nostrils. Maybe searching out the body for any tension and making some last minute adjustments. And finally, close enough in to start to pay attention to the flow of the breath. Inhale, I know I'm breathing in. And exhale, I know I'm breathing out. I'm breathing in a long breath or a short breath. Exhale, I'm breathing out a long or a short breath. Just start to notice these qualities. Stay with the breath if that's your anchor for as long as you can. And when you start to notice that things are a little bit more focused outwardly, bring it back to the anchor. And we'll begin here. There will be an interval bell, and I will bring you back when it's time. And then begin to bring your awareness back to your body. Maybe move the shoulders and the neck and rotate right and left. And drop the head down. And lift the head. And then finally rub the palms together. And cup the hands over the eyes. Let the light in inside the hands. Bring your hands back down into your lap. Thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. I hope you will be able to use these videos in the future. And if you have any questions, you can always reach me and shoot me an email. It's been a pleasure working with you. We'll do it again. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining the Pause Project.